Yesterday, I would have talked about fathers, good, bad, or indifferent. Our dads, whether they were in our life or not, whether they were good guys or not, they all have an impact on our life. And humans, we are nothing but really complicated algebra equations. We are the products of all the influences and conditionings that we would pick up from the people around us, including our parents. Back in sixth grade, when I was in sixth grade, I got a C in my math class. And I can remember needing to find yellow legal paper because I had to write a contract for my mom and like fill out a contract. Mom, I will never get a C in math again. I was expected to do well in school, so when I got A's and B's, nobody celebrated me. But if I ever fell short of the expectations, I heard about it. And I think a lot of our parents, grandparents, whether they're old New England farming stock like my mom or otherwise, I think a lot of parents and grandparents can withhold approval, withhold positive affirmation in hopes that you consistently seek it. I think that's true for a lot of our parents and grandparents. We are the products of our parents. We are the products of what they taught us, good, bad, and indifferent. And I think that's important to keep in mind. Now, as I've gotten older, I've had to sit with this need to seek approval from authority figures. And that came from that childhood where I didn't get much of that. And I don't blame my parents. I just acknowledge that that is what it was. The message that we have for Wednesday, August 14th, comes to us from the King of Swords. I knew that I was going to talk about moms, and I wanted to see what tarot had to say. Now, the swords are our mind. Now, our minds are going to be built, if you will, for lack of a better way to put it, by the people around us. My mom, other authority figures in my life, would have given me programs or conditionings for me to be the best person in my life. I have to sit with those, try to understand them, and make sure that I don't hurt people with those. The mind and the sword, well, I love that they're tied together in tarot like this, because if we don't use our mind with skill, we're going to hurt the people around us, even ourselves. So I love that the King of Swords is somebody who's mastered their sword and not allowed it to hurt people around him. And I would invite you to do the same. You would have been programmed, conditioned by your moms in whatever way. And perhaps some of those conditionings and programs weren't the best. If you sit with them and understand them, then you can better interact with them and make sure they don't hurt the people you love.